Cheesehead TV brings you two guys who like to think they know something about football.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Packer Transplants Live. I am Aaron Nagler, and joining me, as always, is Mr. Corey Behnke, my partner here at Cheesehead TV. I'm coming to you live from Cheesehead TV New York. Corey joins us live across the street from Lambeau Field, and we are ready to talk some Packers. What do we have on tap today, Corey?
Today, we celebrate the Packers getting back in the win column and get ready for a divisional showdown. But right now, it's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. We got the good. We got
Christian Watson.
We got the bad. We got
all the drops.
We got the ugly. We got
the kicking operation. And by extension, the kicks. The extra points. Sailing wide. We are back in the land of hell that is kicking in Green Bay. How are you, Corey? Good to see you.
Bring back Narvison. Bring back Narv Puppy.
Narv Puppy in the house. I know you'll be very happy to hear that McManus was a full participant today. So
Great.
You got that to look forward to.
Apparently, because I wanted Haversack, I have to own Haversack. That's how the internet works, apparently.
That is it, sir. You know how this works. That's the rule. Come on now. But we were burying the lead. The Packers won, Corey. Packers won.
They did?
Did you know this? Were you aware?
I did. I was very, very happy about that at the end of that game, and it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
I was
nice.
so happy about it.
Nice.
I couldn't even see that it was Evan Williams that got the interception, but it was a nice interception. Perfect person to get that at the end of the game.
Up and coming young player, absolutely. We'll be talking about him a little bit later in the program. Right now, I got to give a shout out to our good friends over at Nicolay Law. This episode of Packer Transplants is sponsored by Nicolay Law. You can never plan on needing a lawyer, but if you're ever in a car crash, suffer a slip and fall, or are injured in another kind of accident, you want someone in your corner who gets it. Nicolay Law helps people across the Midwest, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, and Iowa. And they fight hard for regular folks, not big corporations, not insurance companies, just you. Calling a lawyer can feel intimidating, but Nicolay Law makes it simple. Their team takes on the stress, deals with the insurance companies, and fights for the compensation you deserve, so you can focus on getting your life back. Injured? Don't wait. Call 1-855-NICOLAY or visit nicolaylaw.com to get started. And we're going to get started, Corey. We're going to get started with the hotness. Oh, baby, let's get to it. For the hotness. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sadly, we're not doing videos anymore because I'm sick of getting dinged by YouTube. But I will admit, whoever got this for USA Today took an incredible picture. Christian Watson, obviously catching the game-winning touchdown, was the hotness this week. And here's a pic of him skying over a couple of different defensive backs. Nice. I mean, look at that shot. That is, you talk about hot. That is hot. Good stuff from Christian Watson all throughout that game, really, except for one play. But, man, it's good to have Christian Watson back. Good to see him making plays. And, Corey, this is something I was talking about with Billy on Carry the G Radio. It really did kind of hit me. This guy that we just saw make those plays in that game is coming back from an ACL injury that he suffered this year. It happened in January. It is now November, and he's doing that.
I mean,
that's insane. That's insane.
Thank goodness for him doing it, because Romeo Dobbs ain't doing it.
Whew, baby, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We'll get into
also,
more of that.
You got into the. I got to not to go back, but the bearded one. Yeah. I got to hang out with Russell Nicolay yesterday, and it was awesome.
Did you? Look at
it
you.
was really fun. He did. He had Matthew Golden on his podcast. So, he's got his new podcast, which I was like, hey, Russell, Midwest Legends, and no one's calling, no one, maybe your invite got lost in, like, the spam folder, you know.
Possible. Very possible.
I was just kind of wondering about that.
Maybe he's sending you a message. Maybe he needs you to step up your game.
I mean,
maybe that's it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. You
know, he was like, okay, well, if we bring it back next season, maybe I'll have you guys on. I was like, oh, okay, appreciate that.
I mean, we're not nearly as cool as Matt Ramage, who I know has been a guest on that podcast, and I just saw this week.
Yeah. Matt Ramage, hands down, Midwest legend. No one is denying that fact.
Truly.
And also, I personally would rather listen to a Golden than myself. So,
yeah, of course,
there is that.
Naturally. I mean, there is that.
But yeah, it was great to have him at LiveX. It was amazing. It was great to chat with him. Really, I mean, it's funny. Yes, he is a sponsor of the show, but I just love Green Bay people. You know what I mean? And he is a Green Bay dude. And
absolutely,
I just love that. Love entrepreneurs. Any Wisconsin entrepreneurs and me pretty much get along, so it's great.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's get to the Packers news. The kind of headline, I guess, this week kind of came out after the game almost immediately, but Josh Jacobs avoids serious injury, which is great. Great to hear. I also liked on Monday Matt LaFleur kind of taking a shot at the MetLife Stadium surface. And I know, David Bakhtiari's rung that bell for a long time, and it is a terrible place to play. It is an awful surface to play on, as, I think any player will tell you. But Jacobs avoids serious injury. He is considered day-to-day this week. He did not practice today, though LaFleur said they will give him the week, as they always do. And I tell you what, man, I think Andy said this on the radio earlier today, and I know John Kuhn said it on his podcast. I won't be surprised if he goes on Sunday. Think about the history so far this season where, whether he's sick and throwing up or whether he's dealing with a calf injury. I mean, he has fought through this stuff and essentially convinced the staff and the medical people to let him play. So if they do, get through this week and he doesn't suffer a setback and he's good to go, there's a decent chance he plays, which obviously would be great.
I hope whatever they do, they play him on limited snaps because, getting the other guys some time has been good for the team, I think. I love agree. Josh Jacobs, but, let him
I feel you.
Let him heal up. We need him for the second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly, right? No,
I saw a strength of schedule for on a thing, and I think we have the highest. I think we go against the highest strength of schedule currently.
I think
NFC.
We're 1 or 2. I think we're right there with the Bears. I know
we're up there.
The Packers and the Bears have the 2 toughest, I think. But yeah, it's not great. But that's why you watch, right? That's why you do this thing. I don't want to hand it to us. I want the Packers to whoop some ass. Let's do it.
I want to hand it to us. I would love it.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Other places on the internet yesterday, one Jaden Reed put up a photo of himself in uniform with no caption, and everyone got very excited, only for Matt LaFleur to come out today and say, Jaden Reed is not practicing yet. Would have been nice. Would have been great. I know even on Monday he was asked about it, and they, Matt LaFleur kind of smiled and said, no, well, maybe, blah, 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 blah. And then you get to today, and is Reed practicing? Nope. So that 21-day window, not quite open yet.
I mean,
feels like this is something that happens.
I would do this. Yeah, I would do the same thing. I would be teasing my return. I would be like, I just got to get out there. What can I do? Let me put this on Instagram just because I will say something.
It's funny you say that because if you look at his shorts and or uploads on YouTube, on his official YouTube channel, it's they're getting increasingly more I think the latest one was really miss being out there with the guys. You can tell, man, he is jonesing for it. It's gotta suck to miss essentially almost the entirety of a season, save 2 games. I can't fathom how frustrated he must be, but hopefully getting close. Like I said,
also,
I suspect maybe next week.
It can't help watching Romeo Doubs drop every ball thrown to him.
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong. Speaking of receivers and catching and dropping and doing the thing, Malik Heath was back at practice today after being left behind in Green Bay due to a coach's decision. Found that out on Saturday. LaFleur asked after the game why Malik Heath was left behind. He said he was going to keep that in-house. So have fun with that, Internet. You can try and, I guess, run wild with it, as I'm sure the Internet will. But Malik Heath was back at practice today, and you got to think hopefully he's up and ready to go to help beat the Vikings on Sunday.
Thing about Malik Heath, unlike Romeo Doubs, he has 100% catch rate.
How is that? I mean, when they throw him the football, he catches it?
You got it.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Interesting, right?
Gonna have to look at that. Gonna have to explore that a little bit more. I think
maybe bring the guy with the good catch rate and leave the guy at home with the bad catch rate. Coach, not trying to tell you how to do your job, Coach, but
that's what we do here. Come on,
that's what we do. Yeah. Oh, I just made. Oh, by the way, speaking of, I didn't even tell you this in the rehearsal.
Oh, what?
We've got cocktail videos were shot last night, and one of the cocktail videos that I came up with is the LaFleur play caller. Yeah, baby. Just to troll the internet. It's the play caller, so now he'll never not do it. And I also got a Bloody Mary full video. That's like the most exhaustive Bloody Mary tailgate video you've ever seen. I do have a short of it, but earlier. But this is, and then and then I'm trying to remember. Oh, and a peanut butter whiskey tailgate shot. That's really good.
Oh, hello.
That I didn't come up with a name for it, but it's nice. And then I think that's all. Yeah.
Oh, the floor play caller is good. I like that.
Yeah, ChatGPT was trying to give me all these names, and that I was like, "Ooh, the play caller. That's the best one, the play caller, because that'll just annoy people."
Yeah. Well, no, because it'll be great SEO. Like they're looking at LaFleur play caller, and they're getting all mad, and then they find your video making a drink. I'm in on this. I think this is wonderful engagement bait. Although I will say I'm going to require you to make me one when I'm in town this weekend. I'm going to have to taste this thing. Finally, Packers news. We got Walker, Brooks, Hobbs, and Williams all not practicing today. Walker is, I think, a pretty chief concern here. He's obviously left the game there in New York, did not return, and now is not practicing. That's the middle of your defense. I think Quay's having a phenomenal year. Hate to see it. Maybe he ramps up as the week goes along, but that's the one where I'm like, yikes. Mm-hmm. But we'll see as like I said, as the week continues. You ready to talk about this offense, Corey?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Our quarterback, Jordan Love, he was on one. I mean, you talk about a guy doing everything in his power to make sure that not only that the team wins, but that the play can be completed even though everything around him is kind of falling apart. I mean, whether it was instant pressure, whether it was, guys missing assignments, guys dropping balls, doesn't even phase him. He comes back, goes right back to the guy. I mean, Jordan was really, really outstanding in this game. And I know people who look at the box score, so, it's pretty minimal output, etc. The production maybe was not eye-popping, but his play on the field was absolutely incredible. This is one of the best performances Jordan Love has had as a quarterback.
Yeah,
no question. It was so impressive. And to be there, I was at the game, just seeing him overcome this stuff again and again and again, and then literally have to leave the game. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, God, we're going to have the Malik Willis game, right? He comes back in and just tears the place apart. He was so good in this game. I was so impressed. And it's like, I know Jordan Love's a good quarterback. The question is, can he become a great one? And I think, and I said this on the radio and I got pushback, but I don't care. He's scratching the surface, Corey, of just starting to figure it out to become great. The whole thing is consistency, right? Finding consistency week in and week out, making sure he's always at that level. But he's damn close. And here's the thing. I'm talking about the stuff I saw on the field, right? And what I see on tape. All you want to talk about advanced metrics, he's on the top of almost every advanced metric. CPOE, EPA, and to pick one. He is at the top of every single advanced metric list. It's baffling to me that people continue to ding him when he's playing out of his mind and he's playing at a very, very high level. He just has to become just a tad more consistent from week to week. That's it.
I mean, he's still a Rorschach test for a lot of people, especially when Malik Willis came in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But also, he's more. There's a different word than Rorschach test. I feel like it's like the Adam Shine Packer fans of the world, if there are any. They basically went all in on he sucks, and so the only way to negate their negativity when anything bad happens or anything not good happens is for him to win a Super Bowl. Like, there's no way.
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like there's just, and this happened with Rodgers too. So I don't think we've seen it before where basically you're going to be a negative
100%.
Nelly. You got your butt hurt because of how everything went down, and then you're going to be a negative Nelly about everything, and then until they win a Super Bowl, then you're going to be like, okay, I was always all in, because you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's the whole thing where like you argue with somebody, and then even if you give them science and you give them facts and like there's a factual thing, because they've already decided that, there's a human response.
They're already bought in on
that.
the other side.
That
right.
You're never going to change their mind until something like catastrophic, or something, their wife gets
amazing,
cancer, something happens to them, right? To change their mind, or like for instance, or their daughter's gay, or their son's gay, or something. You know what I mean? Like, until something happens in their own personal life, it's not real to them. And I feel like that's Jordan right now, because I don't understand how you can watch him this year and not be really excited about the way that he learns. Also, his temperament. He has one of the best temperaments of any quarterback since Bart Starr. Like, really think about that for a second.
Truly.
Like,
I totally agree.
He has the most even keel temperament of somebody who you can tell he works really hard. You can tell he's emotional about stuff, but he just has this, and temperament, it's one of those things you really can't quantify. But it's one of those things that shows up every day. It shows up every day for your teammates. It shows up and it just that's when it's like you're saying he needs to be more consistent, and I think that's true for his play. But his consistency in his demeanor and how he is, it's just so evident.
His approach, it's
incredible.
1,000%, yes,
incredible.
Couldn't agree more. Absolutely, and man, it's just crazy to me that we're only in his third year as a starter. And he's gotten better every year. Look at the numbers. Look at the way he's taken care of the football this year. Everyone talks about what a, quote, turnover machine he is. He has 3 picks on the season.
But he didn't guns it for Jesus as much as anybody.
Here's the thing, too. Dude, go back and watch that game. Despite the instant pressure, despite guys right in his face, he never once has a turnover-worthy throw. Not one time. The worst decision he made in that entire game was not getting out of bounds on the play where he got hurt. That was it. Yeah. Every other play, he was so good with the football. Like, you can't – I don't think you can talk enough about how well he played in this game. It was incredible. I was so impressed.
I mean, we have a 68.2% completion rate and a 1% interception rate. I feel like that's good.
It's not bad. It's not bad, Corey.
3 interceptions on the season? Like, that's crazy.
That's nuts, especially when you consider – how many interceptions he was throwing his first couple years in the
and he's getting. The other thing is that one thing that I've seen this season, he's getting better at checkdowns. He's getting better at throwing the ball away. He still has a lot of work to do when it comes with, but that's a really hard decision between, Aaron Rodgers showed us and Brett Favre showed us the difference between between throwing the ball away and making a touchdown can literally be like a millisecond, and you just got to make that decision. And so,
couldn't agree more. Absolutely true. Another guy that was getting a lot of love online this week for good reason and was Chris Brooks, the running back. I mean, this guy just eliminates guys in pass protection. The way he steps up and just latches on and controls would-be blitzers or would-be pass rushers. He is he's almost, I'm going to say he's a weapon in the sense that your quarterback is going to be taken care of. That's why I do think, even if Josh Jacobs is good this week, I think we're going to see quite a bit of him out there with Jordan because, man, this Vikings defense, we all know they love to send different kinds of pressure, all sorts of, from anywhere on the field. They started blitzing corners a bit this past week against Caleb Williams. I think we're going to need Brooks out on the field a lot more because you saw in the Eagles game, both Wilson and Jacobs had some real issues in pass protection. Wilson, again, in this game in New York, had a couple snaps where he had some issues with pass pro. When Brooks is back there, just set it and forget it. Like, he's so good. And here's the thing. You can still hand him the ball, which they did once in this game. He can still catch the ball out of the backfield. Like, you don't have to completely change your offense. But I do think this week in particular, man, he's going to be needed. His services are going to be called upon because he just eliminates guys in pass protection. Love him. Another guy who I thought had a really good game was John Fitzpatrick. the tight end, who I know a lot of people are talking about Musgrave, and he did not look good, and he certainly, did not play a whole lot in the second half, even though Matt LaFleur said, that was just happenstance, and we've got to get him back out on the field, etc. I think Fitzpatrick is the guy you want playing in line. Like when they go traditional, got the 5-man line, the tight end setting the strength of the formation, put Fitzpatrick out there. Like I think he's the one you want running those release into the flat routes that you saw Musgrave get blown up on and fumble, etc. I think Fitzpatrick's the closest thing you've got right now to a traditional tight end that will give you everything you need from that position. I think he's earned more playing time. I really do. And I think the combination of him and Wiley playing a bunch of fullback in this game, but also some of the 2 tight end stuff, I like both of these guys, but that doesn't mean that Musgrave won't play or shouldn't play, because I do think he will get out there as a vertical threat at some point, being utilized downfield a little bit more. But man, they should the experiment of having Musgrave do stuff in the flat and be your release valve, burn that with fire, man, because that was hard to watch.
Yeah, Musgrave, he looked like ass in that game. He really did.
Don't sugarcoat it, Corey. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like if that would have been training camp and he would have been a practice squad player, he got cut.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't
back
pretty.
to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, unlike Romeo Doubs, has a 100% catch rate.
Hey, look at that. He catches the ball, you say?
He catches the ball.
I love how you're just going to compare everybody to Dobbs.
He does only have 6 catches, but
okay, but
he was only thrown 6 times, so
he's caught them all. That's the point. So
yeah.
Keep throwing.
And Wiley, who I didn't even know his dumbass name. Why? Okay. If you're gonna be Wiley, put an I in it. Wiley's parents. You know what I'm saying? Just help people out. Nobody knows your name is Wiley. Who the hell spells Y-L-E?
What did you call
Wiley
on the stream? You called him Whale.
Whale.
You call him Whale.
I'm like, there's Whale. I didn't know who the hell he was. I was like, who's this guy? This guy. And
81.
He's got 100%
Ghost of Tyrone
catch rate
Davis
too.
coming in.
Unlike Romeo Doubs. 1 catch, 1 target, 100%, baby.
Touchdown, baby. That's all he does. All he does is score touchdowns.
I'll take it.
I love it. Yeah, absolutely, man.
You know what I told Nagler in practice though, or in rehearsal? Who is the player that has at least 10 catches, 10 targets,
more than
100% catch rate? Who's got it? Who is it?
See, and I said, was it Tucker Kraft? And you said no. And then I said, who else? It's Savion Williams. Of course.
Which is crazy.
Then you also pointed out most of his stuff is horizontal in like a 1-yard catch. But he's caught the ball, so that's good.
Hey. And he did have a really nice catch in that game.
He had an amazing catch in that game.
That catch in that game is what you watch on tape from like when they showed the draft and they show all the highlight stuff.
Him going up and high pointing the ball. Yeah, 100%. Man, what's crazy is that's one of 2 plays he played in that game. He played 2 snaps the entire game, and one of them was that 3rd and 10 conversion. Man, shout out Savion Williams. Arriving in a walking boot and then saving the game on a 3rd and 10.
That's crazy to think about.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Let's flip it over to the defensive side of the ball. We got to talk about some disappearing acts here, man. Look, we love Rashawn Gary on this year program, but man, it is time for him to wake up. Him and Devontae Wyatt. It is time for both of these guys to wake up. You remember the start of the year, Corey, when Parsons was wrecking shop and we were all excited and Wyatt and Gary were piling up sacks and pressures and like making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks? Where is all of that gone? Because man, right now, we're either watching Gary tap out because he's playing like half the snaps, maybe a little bit more. But when he's out there, he's playing patty cake with these tackles. And Wyatt's not doing much more either. Like Wyatt, I don't know if you saw, I didn't put it in Blogosphere because I don't want to use the footage, but I don't know if you saw the Packers had Wyatt mic'd up. And it's fun, and he's got some fun quips and whatever. But there's a couple where they have him getting just like they have plays where he's just getting manhandled. I'm like, I get it. Like maybe it's kind of funny what he's saying, but probably don't show that because he's getting like just owned at the line of scrimmage and not
NFL?
getting anywhere
the
near.
Mike Dub's NFL though, right?
I don't know, but they put it on the Packers account. And
I
think these are team specific. No. I think this is a team thing.
I thought it was the NFL film started the mic'd up, so I think they decide.
they started it, but now the team does it like almost not every week, but pretty regularly. And I'm just telling you, man, it was a tough look. I was like, maybe cut those reps out of the video because yikes.
Maybe those were the best ones.
Oh God, help us. Probably. You're probably not wrong. That's what's scary. Both of these guys.
They were like let's use the best ones with the best audio. Are you sure about that,
Parsons
Coach?
is doing everything he can, but man, he's got it. Somebody's got to step up, and maybe I don't know. Maybe Lucas Van Ness is back this week.
I was about to say, don't we get Lucas Van Ness back at some point?
He was a limited participant in practice today, Corey. But like, think about this. Just think about this in the back of your head right now. I'm gonna lay the scene for you, and just picture what we've just discussed here in the last 30 seconds. We're pining for the return of Lucas Van Ness. You know we're down bad when we're like, please save us, Lucas Van Ness. And look, I love LVN, but that's how bad it's been.
Do you?
That's how tough it's looked.
I don't love him yet. I don't feel like
I love the young man. The last play he played this season was a sack.
That's true. Then he got.
You know what I mean? Like, get me more of those. Down bad, man. We're down bad.
I don't understand either. I don't understand because the pressures his teams get. It's like I don't get it. Like, can you
it was hard
imagine
to watch at times on Sunday, man.
Can you imagine if we didn't spend $188 million?
Oh, you're talking about like if this defense didn't have Micah Parsons? Oh, baby.
We'd be
Yikes. Not great, Corey. Not great. Need these guys to step up. But one guy who is stepping up, you mentioned him earlier, and I mean, talk about sealing the deal. Evan Williams is making the second-year jump. You know, we always talk about that. Biggest jump you can make as a player, or oftentimes that players make, is the jump between year one and year two. Evan's making it. Each and every week, he is just becoming better and better, and he's outstanding. And there were times this game where they dropped him down and they were actually rushing him. They were like rushing the quarterback off the edge. Evan Williams. It's just exciting to watch him and McKinney together, especially pre-snap. That was the thing that I was really having fun being in the stands, watching the pre-snap stuff between McKinney and Williams. They've got a really good groove. Like when there's motion and who's reacting to what. Now you're doing this, I'm doing that. But it's all like split-second stuff. And they're also like pre-snap, okay, you're going down, I'm going up to confuse the quarterback.
Yeah.
They have a real good chemistry. And the fact that they're just, a year and a half into that, man, that's a dynamic duo, and Williams is really balling out.
Not to pile on, but I mean, I would add Bullard into the conversation.
Oh, 100%.
Holy crap.
Totally agree.
I just feel like there were so many times in that game where Bullard is getting an open field tackle when we need it the most, and
his physicality and his coverage has really improved. In, like, obviously mostly zone settings, etc. You start to get into man situations, you might think differently, but right now I totally agree. Like he has really started to ball out.
I just realized because I saw him over my left shoulder. Did you know that Packer Man almost got into the game? It was close.
So? Oh, you mean you almost tore him apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw that bit. I saw. You were holding him.
Up. He got picked up, which is the first time that's happened this season.
It's it was dicey there for a little bit for Packer Man, but he survived. And that's all. You got to just survive in advance. That's all you got to do. Poor Packer Man.
Yeah.
It's frustrating sometimes. You got to take it out on something, and you don't want to destroy your computer, so you reach for Packer Man. That's why he's there. That's that's his purpose in life. So it's okay. Packer Man gets destroyed because
I sometimes wonder if Packer Man just gets lonely when the Packers are good for like a season. You know?
He's like, can someone false start or something? Just to get noticed.
Can the Packers lose on an interception or something? Like, can something happen?
Early in games, we don't want only losses, but yeah, this is something.
I feel like he wants that, though.
Yeah, he probably does. Can I just say this about I dipped in real early to the stream while you were doing watch party, and from my seat, right? And I'm like, look at, and I think it was still in the first quarter. I want to say it was right around the time Jordan got hurt. And, oh, my God, the way that the entire chat was just like, fire everybody. Our team sucks. The defense sucks. It was like, it was the first quarter. And I took a look and I was like, no, okay, nope.
Bye.
I just closed it out.
Here's the thing about when you're by yourself, which you probably know this,
right.
It's so easy to ignore the chat except for super chats because, there's no time. I only went to the bathroom one time, and I was actually trying not to do it, but I had to because I didn't want to leave an empty seat. But, it's so funny because I'm play calling, then I'm looking up players because then I felt bad that I didn't know Giants players. So then I'm looking them up because I kept saying 85 and whatever and then whatever. And then but there's just no time. And then Della's yelling at me to do something. We're trying to do polls. And then she's telling me stuff and then I don't know what. Then there's 30 super chats. Thank you everybody for support. But then it's great because all the negativity I don't have to deal with.
You don't have to deal with it. Yeah, no. I was like, no thanks. I choose life. Finally, let's get Tyron Hopper on the field. I know McDuffie has got the history. They signed him to the contract, and he has the history with the defensive coordinator, etc. But, man, if Quay Walker can't go, I really hope Tyron Hopper gets some run. He just looks more physical, more explosive, like a better athlete. And, again, I know they really trust McDuffie, but I don't think it's night and day when you're talking about physicality in the middle of your defense. McDuffie is fine. Hopper could be a difference maker if you let him be.
Isn't that on Haffley, Chef Haffley?
Yeah, it is.
And to your point about the McDuffie thing,
McDuffie played for him in college, so he trusts him, which is fine.
McDuffie has had a pretty good season. He has.
That's the thing. I'm fine with them using McDuffie as the third backer when they go into base personnel. But if they're playing two backers and Quay is out, I want Hopper in there as the Mike, not McDuffie. That's what I want. But I will be surprised if they actually go there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just don't see Chef doing that.
I don't either.
You know what I mean?
It reminds me, Corey, I said this. You would appreciate this. I remember in 2010 when everyone wanted Desmond Bishop to play. And, we kept, as fans, pounding that drum. Desmond Bishop needs to play, and they would never play him until there were injuries. And then he got in, and then he never looked back. It just feels like Hopper's in that situation. He has a vet in front of him who's going to play regardless, and he's just going to have to wait his turn, so to speak. But man, God, he's just unleash this kid. I'm ready to watch it. I hope he gets an opportunity. Big game this Sunday, Corey. As you well know, I'll be in town. We'll be doing watch party right from where you're sitting.
There's a lot. I forgot that. I'm glad you reminded me.
You're welcome.
I only live.
I fly out tomorrow, by the way.
By the way, I booked your travel a month ago, and I totally.
Thanks a lot.
You're on the calendar. I just completely it. Just sometimes the days just get away from me, but I just realized.
No doubt.
I think there's 30 people on the. I think there's 40 people on the tailgate list. It's kind of crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Always exciting stuff. Always a good time.
It's going to be crazy.
You can get a preview of that game and tons of other great Cheesehead TV Packers content in our newsletter, Cheesehead TV Nation. You can find a link in the description of this video for sign up. Just do that right now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Sign up for Cheesehead TV Nation. All right, Corey, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This week in the Packer Blogosphere!
That's right, it's This Week in the Packer Blogosphere. The return of that venerable series brought to you by Luigi's Pizza. For bigger appetites and bolder cravings, pub-style pizzas with thick, crunchy crusts and heavy toppings, Luigi's Big Daddy is hearty and satisfying. Same great flavor as the Luigi's Pizza you love, just more of it. Luigi's Pizza. Taste the tradition. Oh, baby, now I'm hungry. Give me some pizza. as I mentioned, I saw Matt Ramage this week, and that was at Kettle of Fish. Shout out Matt and Patrick at Kettle.
Nice.
The Cheesehead TV meetup was amazing. There were so many folks there, and there were beers flowing, Packers talking, and a lot of fun laughs. Len Beebe was there.
Nice.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, we posted Len
who you know as a Patreon member.
Yeah,
he was there. Bill was there, and he brought a gift for you, which I'm not going to show you what it is yet, but this is traveling with me tomorrow. So just so you know, he brought me a gift and he brought you a gift.
I think I know what that is.
So it's on its way tomorrow when I arrive.
Oh, speaking of, I can't wait to show you this thing that we got sent that is just hilarious and it makes no sense.
Oh boy.
And it's on embargo till tomorrow, so I can tell you tomorrow. But
okay,
I didn't even tell you about it yet because we got it in the mail, and I was like, "Oh, you'll be here on Friday." I did remember at that time, and and yeah, it's the craziest. It's so crazy. It's like the NFL makes marketers do the weirdest stuff. I'm just here to tell you, it's weird.
This is true. Very, very true. Elsewhere in the blogosphere, Jordan Love, as you've been rightfully pointing out, Corey, throughout the program, got very little help on Sunday, and some intrepid TikToker put a pretty good case together about Jordan balling out, even though he got minimal help. Let's take a look.
You wouldn't know it by just looking at the box score, but Jordan Love just played arguably the best game of any quarterback this season. 77 gets bullied here by Dexter Lawrence. Love's arm gets hit as he throws, and he puts this ball perfectly in Romeo Doubs' hands. You couldn't walk up and place it there any better, but it drops for an incompletion. Even though his own guys run into each other here and let 45 get an easy pressure, Love still gets out of that, throws downfield, and hits Romeo Doubs in his weak spot, which is his hand. Abdul Carter gets an insane jump off the line of scrimmage here. Like, he is moving before this ball is even snapped, before any Packers player is out of their stance, which means he gets an easy pressure on Jordan Love, who hangs in there, delivers a strike down the middle to Doubs. Once again, he's going to get hit here, fading away from his receiver, and once again, you can't place the ball any better than that to Romeo Doubs, who has to come down with this. On a 3rd and 2 in the third quarter, he decides to throw this fade to Christian Watson. It's a beautiful one, again in his hands, and again, a Packers receiver can't catch it. You're not going to see an out route placed much better than this. It hits Wicks perfectly in his outstretched hands, away from the defender's arm, and again, you got to come up with that if you're an NFL receiver.
I mean, my God.
It just triggered me.
There's more too, by the way. I didn't play the whole thing because I didn't want to go too long. But
Romeo Doubs had the worst game of his career last Sunday. Like, if he plays any worse than that doesn't sound like hyperbole to me at all. If he plays any worse than that, we have to cut him. Like, it's like, what the hell?
They're not going to cut him. They'll just let the contract play out. Bro,
they can't be playing him. You can't play somebody.
Well,
that
now
can't
there
catch
you
that
might not
badly.
play him as much. That's possible.
You cannot play someone that cannot catch that badly. Like, that was pathetic. And you know what? You know what catches up to Romeo Doubs a little bit is his attitude and his, like, whatever the hell's going on with Romeo Doubs. So when he misses, you question a guy's commitment when he misses that many catches. And
I don't question his commitment, but I understand the perception
I'm turning
of the
into
suspension
ESPN Milwaukee.
from last year.
I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be a radio show and be all negative.
I know. I feel you. It's frustrating.
It's disappointing.
It's frustrating.
It's disappointing.
Yes,
it's disappointing.
very disappointing. Well, it's disappointing because you've seen him ball out. You know how good he is and can be. And to see that guy, who's usually your possession, you can set it and forget it, you know he's going to catch it kind of guy, to have that bad a game, like one drop, even an egregious one, all right, that happens, right? Even Devontae would drop one when he became amazing elite, whatever.
Yeah, and it would be like an obvious one
there.
Sometimes where he's just
and
he
people
didn't
be
think
like,
for a second.
Everybody drops one. But when you have 3 in a game, several on third down, like, man, come on.
Well, that's the thing. When you look at Watson's drop versus his catches, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. But then you look at Doubs' misses, like literally every one but one is like just, come on, dude. Like, help somebody out.
Help your quarterback. Yeah.
Lord. And then Wicks to be his guy, the guy that he trusts more than almost any wide receiver, to just to let him down like that.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Don't love it. Don't love it. Hopefully we see a rebound performance from everybody on Sunday against the Vikings. Next up, we have this. I don't know who this is, but I love their handle is called Swamp Seats, which I imagine they just go to MetLife and sit in the swamp. But this is a great angle of Evan Williams calling game. And I muted this because it has just imagine Frank Sinatra singing New York, New York underneath this, because it did make it almost perfect, but don't want to get dinged on YouTube. But this video is fun. I love this angle. Let's take a look. You got game winner. Boom.
Wow. What a terrible throw from that angle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he's clearly
from the other angle, it
expecting
doesn't look totally, but from the other angle,
he's expecting the receiver to go to the corner there. I mean, great play by Evan, though. I'll take it. And then, speaking of Evan and Jordan Love, as we were, here are Jordan and Evan after the game heading out into the tunnel. I love this.
What? High point. Hey, what they say? When they sleeping, tuck them in. Tuck them in. High point, toe tap too. Toe tap. You a dog, boy. Big Apple. Big Apple getting the dub. Man, this is regular. This is regular. Let's go. Go Pack always.
Yeah, man. That's what it's all about right there. I love the Packers fans going nuts. There were a ton of Packers fans there at this game. Holy cow.
The Packers are going to claim they own Packer Transplants after we play that. So
sweet.
They're going to be like,
they can pay us.
They're going to be like, we own you now.
You know
how like when you have a producer and you use like one little small sample, or like Sting, I think, did this, right?
Yep.
Where like you use one little piece of
to this
Sting's
day,
music.
Diddy's still paying him $5,000 a day for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
True story.
So that's what we're going to have to do with the Packers soon.
And not even close. Finally in Blogosphere, my cause, my cleats, coming up, I believe this weekend. Great shot here of Micah Parsons cleats, designed by our friend Spencer Young.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn good. As you guys know, he does the Packers fence, and he does a ton of cleats for a ton of the guys.
He is like,
going to be great to see that stuff this weekend.
He does so many cleats. I feel like every time I see him, I feel like he's underwater doing cleats. Like, it's crazy,
right.
Dude. He
went from doing like season, especially.
He's incredible with it, but like he's gone from doing like two. I think it's like he was doing 2 players, and now he does like so many players.
Half
he's doing players for other teams, and it's just like, it's. I mean, kudos. I mean, it well deserved. I got his hat on right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're wearing an original as we speak.
I for the cocktail videos, I wore the Nitschke hat that he made me, which is an incredible hat that it's really ridiculously good. And yeah, I mean, I've never met a guy more deserving of the kudos than Spencer. He's got an incredible heart. He's an incredible guy.
Incredible talent.
Incredible artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. No question about it. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat, shall we, Corey? What's happening on YouTube?
That.
Yeah, there's people actually watching us. Can you believe that?
I'm here. I did it. Ed, thanks, Super Chat. Is it true that the newest Star Trek movie will be filmed inside the Vikings trophy case so as to show the vastness of space?
You really worked for that one, Ed, and I appreciate it. I applaud the effort. That was excellent. Well done.
It should have got a better read. It didn't get a great read, so sorry about that. Lieutenant Dan, because I can't help myself. Heath drank Matt LaFleur's last bottle of wine.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, what's funny is someone should see what would be cool is if the NFL was cool and they allowed like a blogger like me or somebody to ask dumb questions like that, to be like, but it need to be something where, I'd have to vet them through a couple people because mine can be a little harsh,
Right.
Like, I don't know if people realize this, but so many times I'm going to tweet something, and then I always typically, if I'm going to tweet something that I think is borderline, like for me, I'm like, this is gold. And then I'll be like, and anytime I think something's gold that's not clearly gold, I will literally take a shot of the draft and I'll send it to Nagler
And
because
I'll get
I
a
know
text,
that, like,
yes.
yeah, and I'll be like, do you think this is going to be gold or not? And then he'll be like, please don't tweet that. Like literally 99% of the time.
So true.
99.8% of the time. And
Please
I'm
don't
like,
tweet
this
that.
is gold. This is gonna be
You're revved
great.
up. You're ready to go. You're ready to hit send. And I'm like, please don't tweet that.
I mean, it's kind of good. Like, you know, I
It's
was
so
kind of
true.
pissed that Kurt Behnke called Matt LaFleur a douche, and it really was bothering me for a long time. And then I got over
That
it.
juice ain't worth the squeeze.
It's not worth it because then he's gonna get all in his feelings, and then he's gonna it's not gonna be good. Uncultured Barbarian, I still can't figure out which one of you is Statler and who is Waldorf. Who am I kidding? Behnke is such a Waldorf. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks,
Happy Thanksgiving,
Uncultured.
brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tyler Gray. I usually rebuttal that Super Bowl or he sucks argument on certain fan pages with the fact that a Super Bowl is a team accolade, and that usually shuts them up.
Yeah, for a second, right? Until they're back arguing about it. But I hear you.
Thanks for the super chat.
And you're
Tyler.
a billion% correct.
Yeah, the problem is that quarterback is so important. I know QB wins isn't a stat. I know
It's not.
Get it, but it is.
And quarterback is important. No question about it. Is the hardest position to play in
If
sports.
you're like-
and it's incredibly important. No doubt about it.
If you're like 100% of the reason that you're winning, then winning is a QB stat. Hi. Uncultured Barbarian. Nags, I think you should get AI to come up with a recipe for a drink called the Kessel Run and then bring it to Behnke's place. I can't tell if he said AI or if he said Al.
Yeah,
I
I think
he's
he
saying
said. I
AI.
think he means AI. Yeah, the Kessel Run.
What's
Less than
in the
12
Kessel Run?
parsecs.
I mean, does it have to be Kessler? What is in the
that
Kessel Run?
That would seem.
That would be a little
obvious,
too
right?
on the nose, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Although the Kessel
what's
Run,
in the
as
Kessel
depicted
Run?
in Solo, is they're going through the maelstrom, the melee of a bunch of debris and garbage almost that Falcon has to fly through because they're trying to take a shortcut. I don't know. It would have to be filled with stuff. There would have to be a
filled with
lot in it.
meatballs. Meatballs.
Maybe meatballs. Yeah, that
Maybe it should have cheese in it.
cheese, meatballs,
A cheese
other-
cocktail.
celery, maybe. I don't know.
Celery.
A little celery to stir it, something.
When's the last time you ate celery? Like 20 years ago.
No.
No,
Probably
your
last
girlfriend
holiday
was
season.
like, "Yeah, eat it with this wing," and you were like, "No, I don't want to," but you were still trying to date her, so you did it.
Last holiday season was the last time I ate celery.
Oh, I know you and vegetables don't get along. I know.
That's true.
Packer
That's very fair.
Aggie. Your long-term friendship since college is cool to experience here on Transplants. I really like the light banter on all the adjacent topics.
Appreciate it. I always wonder if, like, people are like tuning out when we talk about stuff other than the Packers. But, yeah, it's what happens when you know a dude for 20, 30 years.
Carrie Bishop, 20 or 30. It's not 30 yet. Fuck. Almost.
I mean, I've been in New York for 25.
It's on the edge
And I
of
knew
30.
you several years before I moved to New York.
It's on the edge of 30.
We're approaching 30, Corey.
It's on the edge.
Just saying.
It's on the edge. Slow down. Slow down.
Right.
Carrie Bishop, Nags, I was at a bar watching Sunday, and I couldn't believe how positive all the Packer fans were.
Wow. What bar were you at? I want to hang there. My goodness.
I mean, what's funny is that I feel like people in real life are more positive than they are on the internet. Just saying.
See,
Just
I
putting that out
agree normally, but man, I want to say a lot of the Packers fans around me at this game. There was a dude. Oh, I didn't even tell you this. There were two guys behind me who had the thickest, most cliched New York accents ever. Like, I thought they were doing a bit at first, but that's just who they were. It's how they talked. One was a Packers fan and one was a Giants fan. And like after every play, you know how I say don't make it a referendum, like try and let it play out. After every play was a referendum for these guys. And the Packers fan was absolutely like, I swear to God, he just played the hits from the internet. Oh, LaFleur is the worst. Like, when are we firing this bum? But LaFleur has to go. Like, every play, Corey. Every play. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I feel like every time I've been at Lambeau, there's that guy. It's like they gotta have an opinion that's like negative
on every play.
Every
100%.
play that's like hyperbolic.
Everything's gonna burn down because of that play. Yep, no doubt.
Yeah. Or like I knew it should have done that.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Just, 100%. Yeah. John Abel, making my first trip to Lambeau this weekend for the game. What's the best place near Lambeau to enjoy a Carry the G?
Well, probably the Lambeau parking lot after you buy some at Ridgeview Liquor. That's probably your best bet.
The two closest, Ridgeview is the closest place to buy it. I believe D2 still Carry the G. I got to look at the map.
That's true.
But I think,
good point.
I think D2 still has it, and that's really close. So you got one side or the other. Also, I just saw
D2 is a good call.
Yeah, most of the liquor stores, you have to ask for it at D2. So like a place like D2, you're going to have to ask for it because they're going to have other stuff out, but they should have it, and they will look for it for you. They got some really good bartenders there. But yeah, if you're a place by the stadium, otherwise Woodman's, Hy-Vee, De Pere Wine Cellar, which is a liquor store. Also, there's a liquor store on Velp I was just at, and they had Carry the G. So most of the liquor stores and grocery stores in Green Bay all carry the G. Andrew Ware, Bishop was an unsung hero. No XLV without him.
100 billion% correct.
Can you check the YouTube chat to make sure I didn't miss any Carry the G members while I'm doing this? Uncultured Barbarian,
right,
thanks for the super chat. Young Packer fans are upset that the Bears are in first place, and Bears fans are pounding their chests. Us old heads know how this is going to end.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
That's the best they can
correct.
do. That's the thing. Like, I'm not mad.
They're hanging banners for being in first place in Week 11 because this is all they have.
I'm going to be mad about it if the Bears are in first place in Week 16 or 15 even. No, but right now, I don't care.
Obviously.
Also,
there are no Carry the G's, by the way. We're fine.
Thank you. Yeah. Lieutenant Dan, new Behnke cocktail, Dobbs Drop Martini. A drop of this and a drop of that. Drop some ice and drop an olive. Hotter than Matt LaFleur's piss. Chef's kiss.
Nice.
Where were you? See, the thing is, I was shooting cocktail.
Lieutenant Dan's better than ChatGPT. God damn.
I know. I was shooting cocktail videos, and that's why I didn't make the Cheesehead TV happy hour. So apologies to our Patreon and Carry the G members that really missed me. I know you've missed me the last couple weeks, but I have been working hard for you to make content.
They have.
But I doubt it. But that's a good one, Lieutenant Dan. What would be funny is, the Dobbs Drop Martini, and you get everything ready, and then like as I'm making it, I just drop everything.
It all falls apart.
And then it's just vodka or it's just gin. It's just my kind of gin drink. Because I can't put anything in there because I can't catch anything.
Because you drop it all.
RCS 650, thanks Super Chat. I want to echo Watch Party last night and say thank you, Aaron and Corey. My Packer fandom has increased directly due to Cheesehead TV. Appreciate you guys. 7 days a week, 365. The beer helps too. Thank you. That's
appreciate
nice
it, RCS. Very kind of you.
It's really nice, and I just want to say, especially when the internet just tells you that some people on the internet just tell us that we talk down to fans. I don't actually feel like we do talk down to fans. I think that I definitely have gotten better with my rants in the sense of like I've really thought in the last decade of like more tailoring the experience of like how I am as a fan and less about how people should or shouldn't be. And so, but I do think we have a little bit of, look, beat writers and other reporters and people like Peter Bukowski, I don't give a fuck. Like, just go away. I don't care. But like fans and regular human beings, the actual humans and not the robots. I'm not. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm a lot better than I was, but maybe I'm not.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, you're 10 times better than you used to be. No doubt about it. Like that's spot on. No question.
So you're saying now Bob McGinn? Well, no, I'd still talk shit about Bob McGinn, so that wouldn't have stopped that. So
exactly. That's the one that changed the word. The one to change.
He did technically get senile in his own age. He probably he kind of you know what he should have done? He should have he kind of was the Aaron Rodgers of beat reporters.
How's that?
He didn't really know when to leave, Too soon?
I mean, I just whatever. I don't know. Sure. We'll roll with that.
I love it when you hate what I say and you won't respond to it because you just don't want to be anywhere near it. You're like, how did I end up in this swamp? How did I get here?
This has been adjudicated a million times over the course of the last 10 years. I don't need to add on to it. You know what I mean? But I will say, in response to the idea that Cheesehead TV talks down to fans, whatever, I'm certainly guilty of not suffering fools. And if you put up some foolish nonsense in my stream, not Cheesehead TV's, in my mentions on one of my social media, I'm gonna come at you. But man, as we always say, fan how you fan. Like, we're not the arbiters of fandom. We have our way of fanning, but you do you. It's great. Just don't come at me talking shit about some bullshit that you have no idea what you're talking about. Because if you do, I'm gonna clap back. It's pretty simple.
Word. Hova. Well, that's kind of the same way I feel about Bob McGinn. Hova, Zach, Negs, and Corey. Just want to say I can't wait for the watch party this Sunday. Thanks for doing this each week. Go, Pack, go. You know what's nice about the watch party this weekend? Thank you, Hova, Zach. Is we're going to be watching the antenna, so we're going to be watching together. And maybe since Nagler watched a little bit of the watch party, he's going to let me call plays, which would be nice because that's fun. That's my favorite thing because I feel like if you don't do it, you don't get better. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like the only way you get good at it. Yeah.
The
only way you get good at it is like by just doing it. But I also feel like what's funny is I feel like you're a better color commentary than I am. So I got to be good at – so I'm more of a Summerall. I don't know. Like we have pieces of Summerall and Madden. You know what I mean?
That's lofty comparisons. That's what we strive for. Like
that's no. That's why I said pieces. By the way, I said pieces. I said pieces.
Yes, we strive for perfection, knowing we will never attain it. Yes, exactly.
Never. Nags, I saw a clip of Love's passes with Toto's song "Hold the Line." Love isn't always on time. Actually, is really cool with scoring plays.
I'll have to seek that out. Any Toto is good stuff. I like Toto.
Eric Pardo, hey Nags and Behnke. Sorry to interrupt you while you were eating a sandwich at halftime, but it was great to meet you.
Eric!
I did. What's funny about that is I did that to who's Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman at the Super Bowl. Hugh Jackman was like interviewing with Rob Domofsky, and I'm taking a picture of him, and from like a long lens because I'm like photographer. I'm like, oh yeah, Hugh Jackman and he looked at me and he pointed at the sandwich and he was like, really? Me eating a sandwich, bro. But it was great to meet you. It was my first ever game, and I even met the Melton family afterwards. Life changing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pack, go.
Eric, thanks for saying hello, and don't worry about it, man. I'm just eating the sandwich. That's all I was doing.
James, about to go on an NFC North run. Shut the haters up. Go,
there you go.
Go.
There. See, James, we're here, man. We're here. Get everybody else there. Come on now.
Oh, look at Maddie Day has entered the chat, by the way.
Oh, Maddie Day's here.
Oh dear, not that. Toto. Well, not Toto.
Maddie,
you know what? This is the thing about Maddie Day. This is the thing about Maddie Day.
Oh, here we got another one. Another promo for Hang 10 coming up.
Here's what's annoying about Maddie Day. Whatever you do on Friday, don't go to see Hang 10 on Friday, okay? And I'm saying that because no one listens to me, so you'll probably do a contradiction. Do not, if you are in Green Bay, do not go to see Hang 10 on Friday because they are not Oasis and they never will be, and that's all I have to say about that.
I'm going to be at the show, so come on. I want to give Daniel a shout-out. Carry the G Club member for 26 months. He says, I was at MetLife on the visitor's side. Vibes were good. Stadium is dog shit. Go Pack.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's gone so downhill.
It's an abomination, man. It's an abomination. It's terrible.
It's crazy. It's not that old. That's what's crazy.
No. Hell no. It's terrible. I hate most everything about that place. Actually, the press box is the one decent thing in that place, but Man, yeah, the majority of the stadium, where it is, getting there, parking, the tailgating, I will say, I said this on the radio the other day, I'll reiterate that here. The one thing you can take away from that experience, though, is the Giants fans, they know how to fucking tailgate.
Oh, like, 100%.
For all we got to go through to get to that garbage-ass stadium, they throw the fuck down before the game.
They really do.
It is awesome.
I've been,
they
really
know how
Jersey Al and his family, they go crazy. Yeah, it's
so great. I was so impressed. Like the pregame scene in the parking lots was awesome. So good. Was that it? Is that what we got?
Just Matty Day trying not to comment on Toto, but I'm not going to let Matty Day rage bait me again. Done it.
Yeah, don't you worry. All right, very good. Let's give a shout out to our Patreon members, the lifeblood of everything we do here at Cheesehead TV. We cannot thank you enough for your support, along with Carry the G Club members here on YouTube. You guys make Watch Party phenomenal. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. And speaking of Patreon members and Carry the G Club members, do not forget, people, this weekend is the annual Cheesehead TV meetup for said Patreon and Carry the G Club members. So
look at
the information you need, is on your respective pages. Make sure you check it out. And that's 100% why I'm coming in this weekend. So I will see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Corey, you got anything else for the fine folks?
That's only 100%? It feels like.
I mean, yeah. Well, why
well,
else would I be coming?
You're going to love this. We got a little super chat from Johnny Rivers. I am sorry if this has already been answered. I'm a new listener. I'm just chomping at the bit to know. Behnke, how do you feel about Bob McGinn? Go, Pet, go. Okay, I'm not taking that bait. Thanks for super chat. But, Johnny, come on. You're not new listener, okay? Like, come on, bro.
Hilarious. One of our most regular listeners, engagement people, blah, blah, blah.
I love Bob McGinn.
Exactly how he feels.
He's a legend. I love him.
Absolute legend. Absolute legend, no question about it.
He's no Aaron Nagler, but there you go.
You got anything else for the fine folks at home there, Corey?
No, let's beat the Vikings. I got to get the studio ready for Sunday. Let's go.
Let's go. That'll do it for this episode of Packer Transplants. We'd like to thank everyone who makes Cheesehead TV part of their daily Packers routine. We are and will always be devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.
I think it's a fluid situation, and I know you guys love it, especially Nagler. I can see you smirking at me right there. We're going to take it one day at a time, and it's going to be fluid, though. That's all I can tell you.